Hello and welcome to our instructional video for online education for 5th and 6th grade students in the Bison BAM program. We're going to be covering the weekly workload going forward, what the mission and the goals are behind this weekly workload, and then what to do if you have questions or if you need help troubleshooting anything that might not be working. As far as the workload and instructions for all of this, we're going to be doing practice logs, kind of like what the 5th graders are doing now, and then what the 6th graders did last year. Every week I'll be emailing out a Google form instead of doing a hard copy. So all you have to do is get on that Google form, put in, okay, I practice this day, this day, this day, and you only have to do 4 days for 15 minutes, because the 4 days is kind of our new norm rather than the 5 days during all this. As far as what they're supposed to practice, 5th graders should have a handle on where they are in the book. We're going to keep working in that book. I'll also put out a little reminder for each section as far as where they should be, what they should be working on, just in case that did get kind of lost in the mix. 6th grade has 3 pieces they're working on currently, 3 different scales they're working on currently. I'll kind of put out each week which pieces I kind of want them to be practicing on. For this first week, if they just want to play whichever ones they want to, as long as you get them planned for this first week, totally fine. If it's looking like this is going to last a little longer, I might put out additional materials for those 6th grades. So just keep your ear to the ground on that. I'm sure I'll be emailing out about that pretty frequently. Something I feel is equally important in this is, what is our mission with all of this? What are our goals with all of our content that we're providing for students? My main goal is to preserve normalcy and preserve the skills that we've built up through the year. I think it's important to try to maintain that through this. Making sure that, we're not falling out of that norm of what we've created and what we're trying to do. Keeping the kids playing, I think, is the best way to do this. I've seen some other educators online doing like bingo, crossword puzzles, March Madness tournaments. I think it's important the kids are playing. I think building those skills, preserving those skills, is what really helps that kid's development and any student's development, whether we're in school, out of school, teaching from 2 sides of the country, whatever. I think it's important that they keep playing and keep that moving forward. I know with a lot of this, there's going to be a lot of adjusting to a new medium of teaching and a lot of maybe things that we haven't done before, haven't needed to do before. And that's going to take a lot of flexibility on my part and your part and everybody's part, and it's going to be an adventure for everyone. But yes, if you have any questions or anything that isn't working, anything that I can do to help, I will do. I spent last week delivering instruments to some people that needed it. If you run into something that, hey, I left a piece of music here at school, I haven't seen anything, but if it's here, let me know. I will get that delivered. We have delivery services available. So anything that you can think of that you might need, just give me a shout. My number is here, and my email is here. So if you need anything, feel free to let me know, and just support each other in all of this. I think, again, that motivation to preserve normalcy is what's going to be really important to get through all of this and come out on the other side better than we were even. I've told the kids a few times, there's going to be 2 groups of people at the end of this. There's going to be the group that chose to take the time seriously and do something with it and chose to keep going and better themselves. And then there's going to be probably, but I hope not, but probably a group of people that, doesn't see it as that, doesn't see it as an opportunity to do something in a different way or better themselves in a different way. I'm hoping that we can really set the standard as a school district and even as a program in our school district, as far as what this situation looks like. I think we've got all the tools we need to do, and I think open lines of communication are probably the most important thing in all this. So again, any question you may have, any issue you may have, email me, call me, text me, any of it. Totally fine in all of this. So I want to wish you and yours the best of luck in all of this, and I know we're going to get through this just fine, and I hope that we can be the gold standard for what this is supposed to look like and what we're trying to accomplish with it. So again, thank you for your time, and I'm sure we'll be in touch throughout all of this.